Speaking of the Kansas City Chiefs, speaking of the Super Bowl being 9 days away, let's look at some fun stuff before we get into our official picks. How about some novelty props, some exotics, if you will? By the way, in the chat, if you haven't already hit the like button, please do. That Chip Me Up should have brought you right to the like button. I absolutely loved it. Everybody's so active in the chat. Mark, I see you. Liddy, I see you. Taylor DeHart, preaching all the golf picks. Brandon Silva, Japan. We've got everybody in here. Scott, Big Cheesy, David Talk, everybody, please hit the like button. Sorry if I missed your name. Let's talk about Gatorade color. This is fun, right? I'll tell you what, when it comes to this, Chip, I'm going to start with you. For the record, you can bet on this, just so everybody knows. Purple's my favorite color. Like whether it's like grape or Riptide Rush, like that's probably what I go with. Also, 33 is my lucky number when I go to the roulette wheel. Black 33, that's usually where I put my chips because I'm a sucker when I play roulette. Purple's my guy. Chip, what do you like in this one?
Oh, I think this brings us to the great debate. We don't have enough time for this, but is it yellow or is it green? What kind of Gatorade is it? And it's clear the odds makers don't want to even wade into those waters as they give you yellow/lime green. I have seen fisticuffs over the yellow-green Gatorade debate, but that's where my passion is. That's where I'd be going 4-1 on, and yeah, I'll say it, green Gatorade.
Green Gatorade. Riptide Rush is so good, says Bradley Jacobs. And Dustin Wiles says 33 is also my favorite number. Absolutely love that. All right, Danny Brasco, you got UFC to talk about. You probably didn't know I was going to blitz you with some Gatorade color for the Super Bowl. What you got in this one?
But I was prepared, Sia, because low-key, this is one of my favorite bets. I love the novelty props. I love the anthem. I love the coin toss. I'm all about the halftime show props, and Gatorade falls right under that category. I went and tried to actually legitimately handicap this. There's line movement on orange. Like orange has moved down to plus 500. So that's something in the market. But something in me is telling me that maybe it'll be clear here. I kind of want to go water clear just because Andy Reid has won it before. Maybe he's saying, guys, it's getting sticky out there. Okay, we've experienced this. Give me clear. Let me go home without all stickiness over my clothes. I like the clear one, plus 1,000.
10-1 buckets. Let's fly through this. What do you got in the Gatorade color market?
I don't know if I want to fight Chip more or if I want to fight Danny more, because Danny, that was a terrible explanation. I disagree with that. And Chip, it is not green. It is yellow. But again, I'm not trying to do fisticuffs with anyone. Give me blue just to be different here.
Mike McClure, you're the Chiefs fan. You keep nailing all the Chiefs picks, specifically in the playoffs. Does that mean you like the plus 260 here with red Gatorade?
You know, I think Danny has nailed it on the plus 1,000 on water and clear. Here's why. Here's why. Let's hear it out, buckets. Don't tell me this one's terrible, because I think this is sound advice. Every team has multiple coolers on the sideline. Every team has at least one of them that is water. Not every player drinks Gatorade. There are teams that drink water. Perhaps the water cooler gets grabbed this time instead of the Gatorade. Could also just be the clear. I'll take water Gatorade because I know I've got multiple buckets there on the sidelines, plus 1,000.
That's a really smart play. I'm sorry I didn't think of it first.
There's your number edge right there from Mike. He's still got an edge on the amount of water per cooler. Fantastic, Mike. Fantastic.
We heard that, and then we heard line movement from you. This is unbelievable. Snug the Cat, he's rooting for a showdown for the Gatorade flavor, which is kind of hilarious. All right, speaking of hilarious, we got a couple more to go through super quick. The first Usher song, I don't know how many of us in the chat or on this show are Usher fans. I mean, I think everybody kind of likes, like, Yeah, for example, at plus 225. But we're talking Usher's first song. I can't imagine he kicks it off with Yeah, right? That's somewhere in the middle, somewhere in the build-up. Chip Patterson, I don't know. Maybe you don't know any Usher songs. I don't know. What do you like in this market?
Oh, no, I know many Usher songs. I think that Yeah is actually a proper favorite here. But I think back to, we saw in Los Angeles, the Dr. Dre led coalition. You start almost with something to throwback. And like when you had that young Usher Raymond coming out with My Way, like he kind of is classic rock, right? You think about how long My Way's been around. And I think that could be something where you just hit the nostalgia drip a little early. So give me My Way over Yeah if I was doing a coin flip there. I think that they are both appropriate favorites at the top of the board.
I don't know. Is that a Frank Sinatra cover? I'm not sure. Danny Brasco, what do you like? No. If I had to pick one here, I'd go to the plus 500. DJ Got Us Falling in Love. But Danny, where are you at on this one?
Now I need to hear an Usher Frank Sinatra cover. I'll go Fly Me to the Moon by Usher. No, I was thinking just along the lines of Chip that maybe a You Remind Me or a classic Usher banger would start it off, the nostalgia. But it's not on this list, so I've got a beef with the producers. I guess I'll go I guess I'll go with my boo. I'm going longest odds. This is something that should probably be later in the show, but Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift vibes. My boo.
Yeah.
That sounded pretty good, actually. Buckets, Usher is a hip hop artist. These are songs that he sings. Which song do you like here?
Dude, I don't know any of these songs. Not a single one. I've heard the name Usher, but none of these songs mean anything to me. So I'm going to sit this one out, taking the back seat here.
I love it. I love the discipline. Mike McClure, Usher fan? I don't know.
No, I mean, maybe used to be a little bit of an Usher fan, potentially an Usher fan again if he can nail this performance. I'll go at the top with the chalk with 225.
Top with the chalk. By the way, Big Cheesy says more like boo Travis Kelce. Nice professional transition from a guy who's in our chat every single day. Will Travis Kelce propose to Taylor Swift? I want a simple yes or no here because I got to get to my official picks. We got to get to golf in particular. I'm just waiting to give that out. And I know there's people in the chat like Larry Bremner who are waiting for that to come out as well. Chip Patterson, yes or no, Travis Kelce proposes to Taylor Swift, and it must be on the field of play.
Yeah, it's more likely that they go to a Vegas chapel after a win and be able to go get it done there. That sets a better scene for the eventual breakup album, as she, likes to have a little bit of color around everything that happened in the relationships. So, pulling away in a Cadillac from a Vegas chapel, I think that that's more in line with something that he and Taylor would do than something on the field at the Super Bowl.
2 steps ahead from Chip Patterson. Danny Brasker, where are you at on this one?
No chance. What Chip said.
All right, Buckets.
I'm going to say no because this only happens if they win, and I don't think they win.
Okay. Oh, wow. Those are fighting words, Mike McClure. What do you think? Yes or no?
Yeah, it's an easy no. This market actually opened in Canada minus 250 on the no, and I was trying to figure out ways to get flights in with suitcases and all. Yeah.
Dude,
So,
legit.
no.
Well, I'm going to go with yes. I'm going to be the contrarian here because anything for attention, Travis Kelce will undertake.